they want to give your guys' relationship another chance. I feel like this is someone you were with for a long time, and you could have even lived with this person, okay? Or you've known them for years. Okay, you guys have a long history with one another. I'm hearing it feels very empty without you. Okay? I feel like with this, I'm getting the Seven of Swords in my head. It's like they had a lot of time to look at basically what screwed things up between you guys. You know, what really was the issue here. But I'm seeing this person approaching you and being like, hey, do you think you would be open to giving our relationship another chance? You know, trying one more time with one another. Because I'm kind of getting this energy that you guys agreed to completely leave each other alone. Or you would most likely were like, it's done. You know, it's kind of like it was like a mutual agreement, understanding that it's completely done. But this person is trying to backtrack. I'm getting Virgo energy. Okay, that could be significant for somebody. You could be a Virgo, they could be a Virgo. Yeah, the moving on thing from you is not what they really want to do. They gave it a try and they're like, I don't really like this. I miss being with them. I miss living with them. I miss seeing them every single day. I miss talking to them. I don't like the fact that when I think of them, I feel like they probably hate me with nothing to do with me when we had so much love at one point in time. Okay. And I want to see how this is going to play out. I don't know if you completely hate them or not. I don't know if you will let them in. Who knows? But I'm nosy, so we're going to find out. Okay, let's see, let's go. I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio. It's my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram or email me. Just shoot me a text, say, hey, I want to book a reading, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 3 business days, okay? I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi's Tarot, MIMIS-TROT. Nothing less, nothing more than that. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, the Moon and the Five of Cups, okay? This person could have kept secrets from you. This person could have lied to you, betrayed the shit out of you to the point where you could not look at them the same. I just saw 222. That could be significance. Okay. All right. What do you need to hear about this situation? You could be having dreams about them randomly, suddenly. And it's like you thought, especially with Mercury retrograde, you thought they would be coming in at that time. And maybe you got a little hint, but I don't think they fully did come in during Mercury retrograde. I think they're coming in sometime moving forward. The Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. Yeah. You feel more at peace being away from them. But there's also that part of you that's like, what if things were different? What if, you know, the toxicity didn't overpower, you know, the relationship? Because I'm seeing like a big old wave kind of crashing down. And it's like, okay, this did some damage. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, you're feeling a sense of, you feel a sense of security being away from them, you know? But it's just like with the Nine of Swords, I think you're still upset. I don't blame you, but I just feel like you are. Even if you forgave them in your heart, you said you forgave them, or you verbally told them you forgave them, or that this is done, you are still upset. You have not let that situation go. Whatever betrayal they put you through, or maybe it was everything that they put you through all accumulated into one ball. You're like, you can make a list of all the shit that you dealt with, you know? What more do they need to hear about this? Someone could have a skull tattoo, a tattoo of a skull. The Four of Pentacles. You know, even though there was a lot of bad sides to the relationship, you know, there was a big part of you that you knew that you could be with them for a long time. You know, it's like when things are good, it's good. You know, you guys have a very deep bond. You guys have a very deep, almost like compatibility. But it's like with the Five of Wands, it's almost like when things were ending, or when things ended, it was just chaos after chaos, drama after drama, you know, arguments after arguments. You know, it got to a point where you thought like, okay, clearly it's not going to get better. You in your head, you're like, I could have stuck around if it got better, if you became a healthier partner to me, if there were changes that were made, but you felt like you were in a vicious, unhealthy cycle with them that was not going to end unless you removed yourself or unless the relationship ended. All right, what do they need to know about their person? The King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, okay? They have been very much contemplating approaching you. They know they shouldn't. It's like they know they should not. They know they should they know they should be leaving you alone. Maybe that's what you guys agreed to. That's just, they have that common sense, I should let it be. But they can't fucking shake off the temptation anymore. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't have to be. I'm just popping out the signs right now. Pointing out the signs. But yeah, they're taking action. And I'm seeing them being very nervous when they do it. Because I'm getting this imagery of like someone sending a text, and like throwing their phone. And be like, okay, I don't even want to know. 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 You have them in a chokehold and you don't even know. You do. They could be even asking friends like, should I say something? And they're like, honestly, probably not. I think a lot of them are telling them not to. They're like, hey, but you feel what you feel, and if you're going to, then do it anyway. I think there's also some of their friends that know that, they can't really talk them out of it if they have their mind made up about reaching out to you. With the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups, their main goal is to have you. Their main goal of coming back is to see if they can change your perspective of them. If you could simply look at them in a more softer way and look at them in the way when you basically were in love with them. They want that again. Okay? They don't feel that softness from you. They feel cold energy from you. Which is okay. I mean, fuck. You hurt somebody. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to be happy with you? So there could be a lot of sweet talking. There could be a lot of like, very like, almost like saying things to make you feel admired and loved and cared for. It's not manipulative. I'm not getting a manipulative vibe, but it's almost like, okay, I'm going to be really soft with you. Let's see if that will make you soft with me, because I really want your softness right now. And with the Three of Swords, you may give it to them straight, like, hey, what the fuck are you doing right now? Because I'm seeing you, like, they're trying to be nice, and, like, you're going to say something to kind of shut it down. Boom. Nope. What are we doing? It's like you're being overly blunt, which is great. I think you should be, It's okay to stick up for yourself. It's okay to, like, immediately set a boundary. What the fuck? And I'm seeing them, like, their heart sinking because you're going to say something that they didn't think you would say. Most likely going to be along the lines of, why are you texting me? What do you want? What is your point right now? Let's stop beating around the bush. You're like, oh shit, okay, this is getting intense. And it's like, you're making, like, I'm just getting this overly anxious vibe with you. Like, you are going to make them fucking nervous, okay? What's going to be the outcome of this situation? The Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're going to give you an offer of love again. They are going to paint the picture of what they want with you again. With the Ace of Swords, they're like, I want to commit. I want us again. You make me very happy, and it's almost like I'm going to leave this offer right here. You let me know if you want to take it. Okay, so the ball will be in your court, but yeah, they are going to basically ask to be together again. And if you guys can give it another shot. Okay? All right. 2 could be significant. 2 days, 2 weeks. Okay? Love you. Bye. Your person is going to save your guys' relationship. They are finally going to make the changes they need to make to keep you guys together, to keep the relationship going. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, or you could be one of those signs, okay? I feel like with the King of Pentacles, it's like this person it's like dawning on them, okay, this is what I need to do. I feel like you will or have taken a step back and kind of scared them a little bit. Like, hey, if you don't fix, if you don't change, if you don't become better, you're going to lose me. So whether that is you took a step back with your communication, you took a step back in general, you're not giving them the same energy. It's almost like you kind of have them in timeout without letting them know they're in timeout. You see what I'm trying to say? Which is very smart of you. It is kind of smart. Well, the Two of Pentacles here, they want to have a balanced relationship as much as you do. Okay? They do not want to lose you. They want to make it work. And they're not going to allow the relationship to fail because of their negligence or their issues. Okay? It's just very much problem-solving energy I'm getting with them right now. Okay? But I think, you are very fearful that it's going to end. You're like, I don't know what to do anymore. It's almost like you're about to throw the towel in, You're almost at that point. But I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, but let's see what more you need to hear about this and what's going to be unfolding moving forward, okay? I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio. It's my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram or email me. Just shoot me a text, say, hey, I want to book a reading, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 3 business days. I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi's Tarot, MIMISTROT, nothing less, nothing more than that. Okay, thank you, baby. Okay. What more do you need to hear about your situation with your person? All right, the Two of Pentacles. Twos are going to be significant. 2 days could be significant. Maybe they're going to be approaching you in the next 2 days about fixing things, making things better. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing in the nick of time. Them coming in with balance, literally right when you're on the fucking edge, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles, the connection has been feeling very slow, okay? It's almost unbearable for you. You feel very hopeless, like, is it really gonna change? It's kind of been like this for a long time, okay? It's been like this for a month. It's been like this for weeks. It's been like this for 4 months. You know what I mean? It's like, is it really gonna change, Mimi? Is it really gonna change? Yes, because you're putting your foot down. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You're putting a little bit of fear into them. Hey, you're not gonna fix shit. I'm gonna back up. You don't want to lose me. Why would you do that to yourself? What? The Six of Wands. You kind of have to do the little push by taking a step back. That's all it takes. And I feel like with the Six of Wands, it's like all of a sudden they're finally coming in with a lot more softness that you've been fucking yearning for. Literally yearning for. Like, I just want to feel like I could cuddle with you, kiss you, be around you, and feel safe again. I hate this fucking tension. And it's like you're finally getting that with the Six of Wands. They're like, they're coming in with the softness. I want you. I want to continue to be with you. I do not want to lose you. I want us to have a successful relationship. I want us to have a healthy relationship. What do you need from me? And I will do it. How can we move forward? You don't really want to lose them either. You're very conflicted. You don't know what to do. You could have approached them about certain issues over and over and over. And I think, again, you should be taking a step back. It's like a good example I could give of this is like you're telling your pet not to go, mess with the cat outside. Okay, you're telling your dog, don't mess with the cat outside. You're gonna get smacked. You're gonna get clawed. You can tell him, try to hold him back, but you gotta let the dog go up to the cat, let him get smacked, let him learn. It's like, okay, continue to do what you're gonna do. You're gonna see the consequence of that. You're not gonna get the same energy out of me. You're not gonna get the one that's gonna try to fix it. No, I'm about to back the fuck up. Okay, but you have been literally, slapping this shit in this person's face, and it's just like nothing, radio silence, not a damn change, not a damn thing, not a damn change. You see what I did there? Okay. The Eight of Swords. You don't like it. Like, it's like this person can make you feel anxious too. You're almost like, okay, what's gonna be happening next? All right, the shit show is clearly continuing. What's next? All right, is it another argument? Is it you confusing me? Is it, you being mad at me or us being mad at each other? What's fucking next? Come on, let's do it. We're already been in this cycle for so long. Ace of Pentacles. The Star here. You need to, I'm here, write that down. You need to write that shit down. The issues that you have with them, you need to get down to the specifics. I don't like when you react this way with me. I don't like when you're instantly hostile with me. I just wish your tone was better. I need you to be very specific on the issues that you have and what boundaries need to be set. I feel like also you need to be open to hear, whatever issues your person may have with you. You're not perfect. You're not going to tell me you are. I'm not perfect. You ain't perfect. Your person's not perfect. Okay? Nobody is. The stranger outside is not perfect either. Okay? But you also have to be willing to compromise. And, if there's something that they need from you, be willing to, give that to them. Okay? Just as much as you want them to make changes, right? Be open to whatever you could do. But I think, no tea, no shade, they are mostly the problem. But I think there's some things you probably could do better. Like, say, maybe you have a reactive problem, or, you turn cold and you don't want to talk. That's not realistic. You need to talk. You need to talk about issues to move past them, So, but yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Star card, and the Nine of Wands, you guys don't want to be guarded with one another. It's so old now. It's like, can we just get back to the soft era we were in, the stable relationship we had? I feel like there's so much love still here. There really is. There's a lot of love you guys still have for one another. It's not the end. It really isn't. I just think the tension has built up so much. It's really hard to knock it down, but it will be knocked down. This person is finally going to be like, okay, let's fix this. I feel like this will lead to you guys taking a bigger step in the relationship. So whether that is moving in together, whether that is engagement, whether that is like just simply making a plan or a future plan or a future goal, within your relationship, whatever that may mean to you guys. But I feel like it's more kind of like a materialistic kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like this is what you guys need. It's like a situation like this that you guys are going through it. You guys almost hate each other, and then you guys learn how to love each other again. You know how powerful that shit is? That's shit married couples do. Okay? Maybe you are married with this person. You know what I mean? It's very strong. That's a very strong trait. It's a very strong thing to do. Okay? You guys will be fine. I know you don't believe me. You're like, yeah, okay. I talked to them about it like a million times. Just give it a second. But like I said, take a step back and watch. Okay? All right? Love you. Bye.